Hello everyone, welcome back to Pooja's Recipes. Today I'm going to show you a very nice recipe of bottle gourd sabji. I'm going to make koftas. I'm going to make today no onion, no garlic recipe. It's very good and very tasty even without onions and garlic. It's very delicious also and as well as healthy. So let's start. This is the one bottle gourd I have taken. I'm going to add 2 to 3 teaspoons of paneer, grated paneer, to make it soft. It comes out very nice. I have tried already. This is 5 to 6 tablespoons of besan, which I'm going to use for binding. Salt, coriander powder, red chili powder, turmeric powder. This is roasted cumin seeds, a bit crushed. This is kasuri methi, cumin seeds, garam masala, hing. These are 2 big tomatoes. They're quite big, so if you have small ones or medium ones, then you can see accordingly. You can take 3 to 4. This 2 pieces of ginger and 2 to 3 green chilies slitted. And this is Kashmiri red chili powder. It's optional. And oil. I'm going to peel this bottle gourd or ghia and then wash it properly and then grate it in the grater. I've washed this and peeled this. Now I'm going to grate this with this grater. I have grated all this bottle gourd or glauki ghia. Now I'm going to squeeze out this water because it has a lot of water content. So we have to squeeze out all the water to bind the koftas. I've squeezed out all this water. It's like as much possible. Now I'm going to add these 2 teaspoons of grated. This is homemade paneer. I've just taken around 2 teaspoons almost. It's going to make koftas very soft. And now besan. Besan we are going to add as required. Now I'm going to add at least 3 teaspoons. And then if I'll need more to knead, then I'll add more. These are green coriander leaves, red chili powder, little bit of haldi. These are this roasted cumin which I've showed you, garam masala, little bit, hing, pinch, just mix it quickly. If you want also, you can add green chilies also. And we are going to add salt like when they are like almost ready to bind, not before that, because otherwise again this ghia will leave all its water, whatever is left. Just going to mix it quickly. I think it needs a little bit more paneer. You believe it's going to make koftas very very tasty also. It's not going to be prominent in flavor, but making it very very soft and nice. I think we need more of besan. 1 teaspoon more. I'm going to mix it again. So I've mixed all the masalas. I'm going to add salt quickly. According to taste you can add. And I'm going to shallow fry these koftas, not deep fry. So quickly I'll mix and make koftas of it and then we'll fry them. I'm going to make koftas of this size. You can make accordingly of your choice. Like this, they are like easily bindable now. See, I'm going to turn these koftas now. Wow, look at the color. Nice golden brown color. Turn them on the other side and let them fry properly. See. Meanwhile, while these koftas are frying, I'm going to grind these tomatoes along with 2-3 pieces of ginger and a little bit of this Kashmiri red chili powder. This is optional if you want to put. I use it generally just to give it a very good color. So half a teaspoon, that's it. See, these koftas are fried on both sides. I'll show you. So they are brown now. I'm going to take them on this tissue paper, kitchen towel, to drain the extra oil. Koftas are ready now. I'm going to quickly make gravy. I've taken this pressure cooker. I'm going to add the same oil, which we just 2 tablespoons of oil. Keep the flame low. I'm going to add this cumin seeds. This oil is quite hot. 2 to 3 teaspoons of cumin seeds. 1 green chili, hing as a patida, because we are making like no onion, no garlic. Now I'm going to add this blended tomatoes along with the ginger and red chili powder. Already it's smelling very, very nice. Be careful because this gravy splutters. Keep the flame high. We're going to add this masalas. Turmeric powder 1 teaspoon, coriander powder 2 teaspoons, red chili powder according to taste, not too much because I've already added tomatoes, and give it a very good mix. This looks very nice. You won't believe without onion garlic also the sabji can taste very, very nice sometimes. If you make, you can try. Just going to stir this for 1 to 2 minutes. I'm also going to add salt to it now, and instead of roasting it to release the oil, I'm just going to give it a 2 whistles. It's a very easy thing. It's a very easy method. This oil releases very quickly and the masala is cooked. So just 2 whistles and I'll open the cooker. 2 whistles already now. Let's see our masala or gravy. Wow, the oil has already been released. It's cooked very nicely. See the color? All the masalas are cooked and it's very, very quick. I'm going to again switch on the flame and add water to it. You want you can keep the consistency as you like. As these tomatoes are cooked now, just to make gravy a little bit rich and thick, I'm going to add just 1 teaspoon of besan to it. It's going to be then nice and a little bit. It's going to be with a very good consistency. Let's cook this again. Masala is already cooked, so you can just add and roast it properly. Now I'm going to add this kasuri methi to it, fenugreek leaves, gives a very good flavor to the sabji. I'm going to add water and boil it for 2 to 3 minutes. This was around 1 cup of water. Keep the flame high and let this gravy boil. This gravy is also ready. It has become very nice. Color is also very good and smells very nice now. I'm going to sprinkle some garam masala, little bit, and I'm going to add these koftas just for 2 minutes. See how soft they are. All also has been drained completely. They're very soft and very nice. Just going to drop them just for 2 minutes and then we'll serve it. These koftas are ready to serve now. I just boiled them for 2 to 3 minutes and they are soft and ready. I'm going to serve it. So I've served these. How wonderful they look. They're very, very soft. I'll show you. They're very soft and very nice. Gravy is also very nice. Enjoy with roti, chapati, paratha, anything. It's amazing. And just finally I'm going to sprinkle some green coriander leaves to give it a very wonderful color and a flavor. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe of no onion, no garlic ghiya ke kofte. Please do subscribe and try and comment. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Thanks for watching.